My name's Chase Lyday. I'm a police officer here in Marion County. I work for the school system here in Decatur Township, just leading proactive initiatives for kids. I'm the executive director of a drug-free coalition in our community, trying to prevent and reduce drug use here in our township, and I coach football at Decatur Central. I'm a dad to a couple kids, which is my favorite title, but I love our community here and get to be a part of it. When I was a junior in high school, we had won a football game and we were proud of it. We were excited, we were celebrating, and all of a sudden our football coach comes over and begins admonishing us and yelling at us and telling us, "What are you guys celebrating? You just beat a football team that you should have won." And what he said next memorialized in my mind and really changed my perspective on life. He said, "Don't be satisfied with mediocrity." He said, "Be great." My high school football coach and I had a really good relationship. We hit it off pretty quick. The thing that stood out about Coach Abel the most was that he was always concerned about the details of preparation, and he was concerned about character and integrity, and he was concerned about doing things right. When mediocrity no longer became acceptable, greatness was the standard that you strive for. And when you decide to chase greatness, it changes everything about life. It permeates everything involved in your life. It changes the way you spread peanut butter and jelly on a sandwich. It changes the way you make your bed in the morning. It changes the way you invest in relationships and even who you choose to have in relationships, the people around you, the goals that you set. Greatness isn't easily attainable. I feel like God gives everybody gifts and talents to be good at something. I feel like anyone alive can be good at something, but man, to be great, that's different. That's a challenge because not everyone has the discipline or the perseverance or the will to be great. So that advice that I got at an early age to be great has changed the way that I've approached life and my goals for life and what an acceptable end of my life would look like by chasing greatness. To be great requires an investment of your fullness, of everything you have. Mediocrity comes from living and waking up and breathing, but greatness requires an investment in something that's bigger than yourself and more than you were the day before. It requires continual improvement and continual education and leaning on wisdom from other people. It requires the fullness of who you are to attain greatness. For someone that wants to leave a legacy, I think greatness has to be the standard because mediocrity is so easily attainable. In fact, it's the thing that I probably fear the most in life, is that my life doesn't matter. And I think other people would resonate that at the end of their life, they look back and see all of the money that they've spent and things that they've bought and good deeds that they've done for people or whatever has encompassed their life, but it not amount to greatness. To me, that's not the end goal for me. I think that if people would set higher standards for themselves, if they would challenge themselves to be a better version of who they are, to make greatness the standard of their life, the way they approach life and the value in which they have for life would change as well. And I think it's an honorable goal to be great.